Hey, I'm Taylor.
I'm Tom.
I'm Jane. I'm Naomi.
And I'm Aurora, and we're Team Coco. We've all been afraid to leave home, to ask her out, to take a risk. Fear cripples us. But there's a group of people that thrive from pushing beyond their limits. It's not that they aren't afraid, because they are. They simply look at fear differently. They have to. Because in darkness, there's no adventure without fear. They're cavers. It's what they do.
Initially, we took a different approach. We interviewed nighttime bikers, skiers, and other outdoor enthusiasts. While they all require some degree of light, 2,000 lumens was excessive. They did not need our light. Nighttime bikers said they primarily ride in packs and that much light would actually impede their vision. Like a football stadium, ski slopes have lights already installed, and thus skiers and snowboarders only need a load-powered headlamp. And nighttime climbers told us that they look for flood-style lights because they only need to see as far as their arm can reach.
So then we began to think, what kind of person could never have too much light? The kind that never leaves the dark. And this is what led us to start looking about cavers and what their experience entails. Cavers are stuck in utter darkness at any time throughout the day. So we began to talk to cavers and see what the 3 things that they need.
Light. They need light to know what lies ahead. The light is their beacon of exploration. It lets them see unreachable places and determine their next move.
They need long-lasting batteries to help prolong their journey, which can go from days on end. Sometimes a caver gets lost on time while chasing down exotic animals in these caves. The long-lasting battery will help ease their mind upon getting lost in these discoveries.
They need the ability to switch between the beam and floodlight mode in order to fully experience the cave's beauty, to see not only what's in front of them, but what's around them. Having a beam light is vital to looking at farther distances, whereas the floodlight is important for tighter spaces and closer surroundings.
Now that we've established what they need, here's what a caver cares about.
He cares about adventure more than anything else. Finding the Texas blind salamander that he's researched for months, sleeping overnight in a cave where he can barely wiggle his arms, or feeling the nice cool water brush against his feet when he finally hits the grotto. He cares about adventure.
The 3 features cavers seek are prominent in the Exio 19R, making their venture possible. This is where we found a real opportunity, not necessarily in safety, but providing a tool for the caver's experience. Cavers are intelligent. They'll go through the precautions to ensure their safety, but they don't cave because it's safe. They do it to see the unknown, the sights unseen, the caves.
We're targeting male and female cavers between the ages of 30 and 68 years old with disposable incomes living in the United States. Our audience will believe in our message because they live for adventure. The headlamp allows them to explore and experience places that have not been seen or touched before. Our execution will embody the caver's experience and illustrate the cavers pushing their limit.
Our media outlets will all be executed in a way that cavers can relate to. They will encompass the extreme experiences that cavers endure and illustrate what drives them to continue caving. Our tagline is Darkness Reimagined, and it will appear on all media outlets. Darkness Reimagined is intended to inspire cavers to continue their journey into darkness, whatever that journey may be.
Next, we decided to focus on Outside Magazine, because they reach the outdoor market in which our target exists. We'd like to run 1 full-page ad in each magazine. We'd like the background to really display the cringe-worthy, just crazy stuff these guys do. While the text, well, we'd like the text to emphasize the mentality that it takes for them. Every time they're pushed past something, and every time they move past what most people would stop, they keep going. For example, so what's next? We'd like to show this with a crazy picture of just someone doing something. Oh my gosh. But they're going, and they're not thinking about how hard it is. They're thinking about what's next.
You live for adventure, daring, ready to leave at a moment's notice. I am dangerous, dark, undiscovered. You're a thinker, curious, never satisfied. I am beautiful, thrilling, complex. You have seen pieces of me that no one else has, but our story is far from done. Darkness, reimagined.
Our Pandora spots will use a voiceover similar to the ones used in the video. The spot will encompass the curiosity and drive for exploration that a caver has. It'll hone in on the trusted relationship between the caver and the XCO19R headlamp in guiding their journey. And lastly, it'll close with the call to action, what guides you?
People may ask, what drives me to propel deep into the underground? To crawl through claustrophobia-inducing spaces, to climb over tall, uneven rocks hidden deep below the Earth's surface. I tell them it's curiosity. To experience the sights that no one has ever seen before. To search for the next chance to stand in awe. I'm here to see darkness, reimagined.
Our final execution grand total came to $192,000. For 13 videos, advertising and production on YouTube came to $62,000. For advertising on Outside Magazine for 9 months came to $90,000. Finally, our Pandora spots came to $40,000 for 8 months.
Our campaign will start in October and continue its cycle until the end of September. A true caver is always preparing for the season, thus we will create awe-inspiring content to publish throughout the entire year to engage and inspire this community. Our YouTube content publication will reach its height during the peak seasons of caving, which are June through August and then again December through February, because these represent the driest seasons for caving. Lastly, we will publish content the months prior to the peak seasons, which are May and November, because a caver is always researching and we want to be at the forefront of the content that they find.
Our media channels will be designed in a way that will link users between different media outlets. The print in Pandora will have unique links that when they're followed by either on-click or through entering the URL into the top of the web page, that will bring the user to the Lead Lenser YouTube page. This is how we'll deem this print and Pandora successful, based on the number of times that their respective links are followed. YouTube has the ability to link consumers to other YouTube videos or to the online store. We'll deem the YouTube channel successful based on the number of times that users watch consecutive Lead Lenser videos, go to their stores, or do any of the video analytics on YouTube, such as liking, commenting, or sharing the video.
So what now? What's next? An insight that we've continuously found is that cavers use 3 lights: a primary headlamp, a secondary flashlight, and a backup flashlight. Now that Lead Lenser has captured the caver's trust through their use of the XZO19R, they're more likely to purchase products for them in the future, such as for their backup flashlight and their secondary flashlight.
Our goal is to prove that the XZO19R headlamp is the essential tool for cavers to be cavers, the tool that allows them to discover hidden beauty and to enjoy their dark and cringeworthy experiences. To recap, our goal is to prove that Lead Lenser's XZO19R headlamp is the ideal tool for cavers to be cavers. The headlamp will allow cavers to push beyond their limits of fear and continue to chase their adventure into darkness.
We really believe in this product, and we hope you believe in us too.
Thank you so much for your time. We're Team Coco.